Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the world of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode. We are in the 305s. We did the first three races of the season already. In last episode, we're sitting fifth in points, doing pretty well. We're averaging okay spots. We got 6th, 14th, and then 7th. Should have had probably a top 5 or 6 at Fairbury, and then got like a little bit moved out of the way and completely messed us up on the last lap. So fell really far there, which was unfortunate. But we are like 42 points behind Miller up front. Bolak, Boyer, all doing well. So we have I-55, Oswego, and excuse me, I had to really sneeze there. It came out of nowhere. Madison Lake for a showcase. So that's going to be the 3 races today. Hopefully we could do well with our engine upgrade. We're trying to get enough money to get the 3rd upgrade. We just got the 2nd one. So hopefully that could help us going forward because we only had 1 upgrade on that engine. And hopefully we can do well there. So let's get an I-55 and see how we can do. All right, got down to a 10-9. We don't have really a practical or anything because we still don't have a sponsor on the car. I'm not sure what a good time is here because I haven't ran here yet in the 305, so we'll kind of play it by ear, see how it goes. But top 34 is a 12-1. Hopefully we can hit a 10-9 again. That'd be nice, or at least like a low 11. So I was kind of consistent at like 11-1, and then I hit a 10-9, which I was happy with. So hopefully we could try to do pretty well here once again. Try to get it down on the bottom, but not all the way down to the inside wall, because it gets a little flat down there, and I feel like it bogs your speed a little bit, so I try to stay just like a lane up from that. 11-0, I'll take that. It's consistency. That's all I'm trying to hit right now, and we'll see where that ends up putting us for qualifying and where we're going to start in our heat races. Second lap was an 11-1, so yeah, very consistent, which I'm happy with. 11th, 3rd in heat 3. That's pretty good. Hopefully we can try to gain a spot here into 2nd in heat number 3 right here. I think Boyer's on the outside. I think we got Bolak out on pole in front of us. Yeah, Boyer, Bolak, yeah, we got both of them. And they are both very fast. Bolak is 2nd in points. Boyer won a race already this season. So I definitely got some fast guys out here. I'm going to try and slide Boyer here, get up in front of him. That'll get us up in the 2nd. Hopefully they'll battle behind me a little bit. Thompson ended up getting in front of Boyer, which is huge. That means Boyer's going to have to try to get by him first to get back to us. Thompson a little slow there on the exit. Bolak getting that outside rolling right now. Boyer's trying to get the outside rolling to get by Thompson. A couple blue cars up top there in the middle of the corners. Doesn't look like we're going to end up catching Bolak right now, but this will give us a chance to gain some more spots being in the qualifying dash, which would be perfect. As top 2 go to the qualifying dash. I think there was only 4 heats, so we'll be starting 7th, and that's good because I like being on the bottom for this track. Mainly at most tracks I like being on the bottom, but Boyer actually never got back by Thompson. That is huge. So that is very good news for us. I'm happy with that at least because he's going to be starting really deep in the A main then. So that's pretty good. And we'll see if we could try to advance any spots. We got Cox on our outside. Who's out front? Milera's out front still. He is just super fast and consistent in like everything, which is crazy. Oh God, don't get into Hackenberry. What a name. The long last name. We'll see what we can do though. See if they get into each other at all also. Try to get in front of Young a little bit, right rear him a little bit, but he's fine. Got Dustin Young. I don't recognize that name. Maybe he's not a full-time guy. Because week 1, there was only like, I think 30 out there in the field, so not everybody is full-time. But Dylan Smith, definitely a full-time guy. I think he won last race at Millbridge. I want to say he ended up winning Millbridge. I'm just happy we had a decent result at Millbridge overall. I think we finished 7th. And that was a pretty solid day for us. We started up in like 3rd in the A main, slowly fell back. These cars are way too big for Millbridge. It's crazy. So I don't know why they put him there on the schedule. But, oh, and he is flipping. That might be a caution. Yeah, it is. On the last lap, we end up getting a caution there. I think that was Hackenberry, maybe. No, that was Bolak on the outside. He's going to probably fall back to 8th here. We have a green-white checkered. But when I went like flipping almost into the wall at Fairbury, we don't get a caution on the last lap. That's some BS. But Bolak's definitely going to be off pace with that damage. He's going to fall back to 8th, but not too big of a loss for him since it's just the qualifying dash. Because if it was the race, he would fall like way back to the back. And another wreck right in front of us. Wow, we split the difference. Get up to 4th now. That was crazy. We got really lucky there. I will take it. It looks like Smith got into Ian there. Detweiler, I don't know. Wheeler, Weiler, I don't know. But we split the difference there. Very lucky. That might have to be the thumbnail just because of how close that was. And now we have a chance at a top 3 potentially if we can get by Hackenberry. Or we're going to fall back to 5th if Cox gets by us because he got right inside of us and could not hold him off. See if we can get that crossover going. He's getting the outside. I'm going to try to slide up on the exit to try to hold him off. And it looks like we were going to. So we're going to start all the way up in 4th when I thought for sure we were going to be 7th. I slammed the wall, put across the start-finish line by accident. I overcorrected it a little bit and too much in the corner. But that was I forgot to get the thumbnail. Dang it. Oh, well, we'll hopefully get another big wreck right around us and we can get one. But I usually just skip straight through the A-main. I'm not used to that. But that was a crazy wreck around us. Want to get down with Cox got on the inside really quick. I don't want to be right reared. Miller actually finished 2nd, which I did not realize. So that's actually pretty big. He is falling back, being on the outside. We got Cox up in 2nd. I'm going to slide up in front of him, and Miller is going to follow us on by on the bottom and hold the bottom and get right by us. So that's a little unfortunate. He's the one guy I'm not trying to go up there and let win again. But I don't think Dustin Young's a full-time guy. If he is, he hasn't done really well in the other races. Swift getting by us. People are just going right on our inside and just getting trained. Get a nice slider there, get in front of Swift. Try to hold off Hefner on the inside if we can, but he's getting a good run. Don't hit me in the left front. Try to block him off a little bit on entry. And now we are able to hold him off. We're up in the 3rd now. That was a very scary way to get into 3rd. Miller got up there, took the lead, and he is flying. We got 15 laps left. These laps are going to go by quite quick. So we're going to have to do our best, and hopefully we can hold off Hefner and everybody else trying to make a hard charge towards the front. Because there was a few guys in that qualifying dash. Oh, we get a caution. There was a few guys in that qualifying dash that ended up wrecked and fell back behind us, which they probably would have been in front of us anyways for the start of this thing, but they ended up wrecking. So that helped us out a lot. So they're going to be hard to hold off. We're starting on the inside now, which is pretty good. Young probably going to fall back right off the start, hopefully. We get a good enough start to stay on his inside. He's going to go outside. He is not. I accidentally get up into him, and I had to try to avoid Hackenberry there. That was very scary. I narrowly missed him with the left front. I almost got right reared into the next universe. That was so close. So I'm trying not to run the super bottom, so that gives them a slight opening, and they take it. If you give them a lane, they are going to take it. I'm hoping Young and Hackenberry can get together or something right in front of us and we can get that spot. That'd be really nice. We've got 16 tear-offs left. We're fine on tear-offs. We got 10 laps. So I'm not worried about that. They gave us a ton of tear-offs for this track, which is really nice. I like the extra tear-offs at some tracks, and some tracks they don't give you a whole lot. So really, I'm okay with a wide variety of tear-offs where sometimes you have to actually manage them. Sometimes you can just spam them away and it's fine. But definitely never want to be left with none at the end of a race. That'd be awful. Don't get to my inside. All right, we're good. Dylan Smith trying to work his way back. He got up into Detweiler. I think it's Detweiler, I want to say. I'm going to say Detweiler. That's my guess. But he got up into him in the qualifying dash. We were sitting 3rd pretty well. I don't know where Hefner went because he was in 4th. He had a bad start on that outside, apparently. But Hackenberry came from like 5th probably to go flying by us. It was quite interesting. Bolak and Smith, massive crash behind me. I saw that in the mirror. Smith went flying in the air, flipping all over the place. So that is unfortunate for him. He's back in 10th. Bolak, I don't think got too much damage, so he should be all right. But Smith, he's going to fall damn near the last probably now. Try to get down. Got in front of Detweiler there. We're going to get on the inside of Hackenberry, kinda. I completely messed up, but I think I just spun him. Nope, he stayed straight, actually. This is him right here. I'm kind of shocked by that, but he is super off pace right now. We get right reared a little bit by Ricky Cox. That's unfortunate. Always at the end of these races, it gets crazy on these restarts. Try to get a good crossover there. Back by Boyer. Oh, my goodness. And then we barely clipped Bolak's left rear with the right front. And now we're at 2 laps left, and we're all the way back in 15th all of a sudden. Like, such a turn of events. We should have been top 3, 4 or something. Oh my god, my car is so damaged. Oh yeah, radiator is completely destroyed. So much aero damage. I put the wing to 0 to try to help it turn, and it is just plowing. Try to throw a slider right there. Get in front of Hill where he's going to get right back by us, and we finish 14th once again. Dang it. It gets super crazy at the end of these races sometimes like that, and it is unfortunate. Miller gets the win. He is pulling away in the points now. It is crazy on how far ahead he's going to end up being. Smith, I don't know how far he fell back to in that race. He fell back almost the last 22nd there, but somehow we're still 5th in points. Was Dustin Young, I need to see, is he even a full-time guy, or is this his first race with us? Because I don't recognize his name. 146, that was his first race with us this season, so he's not somebody I got to worry about in the points. Good to know. But Miller is getting a point lead. He now has 24 points over Boyer, and we should have been like top 4 or 5 again, and then all hell broke loose at the end of that one. That was super unfortunate for us, but it comes with the territory of these sprint cars. They're very tough to handle and really close racing. You get some wheel-to-wheel contact, and it's just going to send you flying, which is unfortunate. So it's going to really reduce our race payout, which I don't need to happen much right now because I need money, and we don't have any sponsors until Madison Lake at the end of this episode. Only got $11,000 in the bank. Car definitely got very hurt there in that race right towards the end. We were having such a good run too, so that's quite unfortunate. Going to Oswego. Hopefully this engine upgrade will help us here because it is a pretty big track overall, so hoping that will help. We got, 15 laps here? I'll probably up it to 18 because 15 is too short, it feels like to me, but still sitting 5th in points. We're tied with Minium, and hopefully we can have a good run here, finish top 5, maybe have a chance to win it if our engine's good enough. I don't know how this is going to play out, honestly. All right, we got about a second and a half faster than the practice goal, which is nice. I don't know how many people are going to be here. We're still 40, so 17.9 for 34th. Hopefully, if we can hit like another 16.5, that'd be really nice, but then there's a lot of shadows there in 1 and 2. That's going to be harder to hit the lines, but it's okay. We'll do the best we can out here. Try to get some speed with that cut down. I am way sideways down there on the bottom. I was trying to keep it straight down there, and it just wanted to hook. That was different than in practice. I'm trying to stay like half a lane up from the wall so I don't clip the wall and slow ourselves down. We'll see what we end up getting here. I keep messing up 3 and 4 though, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully the second lap will be better. Might not have as much speed starting at 16.8's not terrible. Still a second faster than that practice or qualifying goal, I should say. And if we can hit 3 and 4 right, that'd be fantastic because I hit it really well in practice. That might be faster than a 16.8, not getting sideways. It was a 16.8 still. 19th, yikes. So where would a 16.5 have put us? It wouldn't have put us too much higher. We would have been like 14th, 13th area. So really it wouldn't have been too big of a jump, but it still would have helped out some. So we're starting what? We're starting back in 5th here in Heat 3, it looks like. So we need to try to gain some spots. Top 3 or top 5 make it. So we're in a transfer spot already, but I would like to finish more forward so potentially we can have a better A main starting position. We got Swift right in front of us. See if we can run this inside well. Yeah, I keep hitting that like super inside line. It's getting me super sideways. We get in front of Swift. He's not able to cross us back over because I'm running pretty low anyways. Now we got Holden up there, Harris, and I think Dylan Smith all up in the lead for our heat. So that's going to be, what, 4 spots? Oh, that's going to be a spot, actually. He is going for a ride. Holy crap. I think that might have been Harris that went flying right there. That was awful. Yeah, Harris in the 6 car. He's going to fall back, so we're going to get up to 3rd for sure. That's really nice. Hopefully we can maybe have a good start here and get up to 2nd. That'd be awesome. We have too good of a start, actually, on this outside. Not able to get by Harris, but Harris should fall back unless I get right reared by Swift. But Swift is going to get under Harris. That's unfortunate. Not what we needed at all. I'm faster than Swift, so I should be able to get up to 3rd. Okay, yeah, good 3 and 4. I'm going to cut him off. I was disappointed that he got in front of Harris like that. He didn't do anything wrong. Harris just like slid up in front of us instead, which sucked. I wanted him to hold that bottom line. That would have helped us out a good bit. And let's see if we could try to catch Holden here. He is running that outside. That was a good 3 and 4 for us. Got a little sideways on the exit though. Final lap here. Really hitting that inside good in 1 and 2. Might be able to throw a Hail Mary slider. No, not quite. We're not close enough for that. That's unfortunate. They get that outside rolling in 3 and 4, but my 1 and 2 on the bottom is quite good, so I might have to mix those two up where I run the inside 1 and 2 and then try to work outside 3 and 4 potentially. I don't know, but we're starting up in 11th, so good chance at trying to get a top 10 here, which would be really awesome. We got Minium, who is tied with us in the points directly in front of us, the pink and silver car. Hopefully we can get by them and try and hold on to that top 5 spot in the points. We have 36 tear-offs. Holy crap, they doubled the amount of laps for tear-offs. That's kind of crazy. So we should be fine on tear-offs the entire race, I would say. We don't got to worry about it. I'll use 2 a lap and we'll be fine. Unless we get like some overtime. Oh, dang it. I ran over Hill's tire and I spun out Minium. Damn it. I was trying to run as close to them as possible. I ended up just climbing up on Ned Hill's tire there. We're up in 10th, so we gained 1 spot out of all that, but not how I wanted to. And it seems like this outside lane, we get too good of a start to where we stay side by side with the guys up beneath us, which is not great. How damaged is my car? 93, so it is a little damaged. I want to get down to the bottom. Okay, thank goodness. They had a bad start down there. Able to get under Holden here. That's good. Let's see if we can hit through this slick good enough. We're going to slide up in front of Holden on the exit. Try to get back down to the bottom in 1 and 2. Maybe get by some Cox there. Yes, we do. Cox is just not up to par with us. We're able to hit that bottom better than they are. They're running top, and we are catching everybody on the bottom. Jones goes to the bottom. Detweiler. I've already forgot which one I was going to say. Detweiler. I think it's Detweiler. Detweiler. So many more syllables to say. Oh, they're wrecking behind me, and we're going to be in 6th for this restart. Another outside restart, which I'm not the most fond of, but it looks like Ned Hill's car is okay. He's back up to 9th still, so he's not hurting too bad. But these restarts seem to be helping us right now, which is good. Even though we're on the outside, that last one, hopefully we can have a good enough restart to where I can get down to the bottom in 1 and 2. Nope, not quite. We're too close to Boyer. On entry, couldn't cut down, but we do tub Kaiser there. Getting up into the top 5, getting by Dylan Smith. Bolak and Boyer are directly in front of us. Like, we have speed to run the top 5 like every race. We just got to get these finishes is the main thing. We have to be able to finish off these races because I keep getting in positions towards the end of a race, either a restart or something like that, where I get up on somebody's tire or I get right reared, either or. And either I mess up or somebody messes up into me and it completely throws me for a loop out of nowhere because these cars, you can run so tight until you get to a point where you get to their wheel. And then that's when all hell breaks loose. It's not great. But Bolak and Hendershot wasn't up there in the last one. That was a different H name. I forgot already. Dang it. It was another long, it was Hackenberry. That's what it was. Another long H last name, which is funny. Dylan Smith ripping the top. I'm watching my mirror too much. I looked up in the mirror and started looking over for the name, and I completely messed up off of turn 4 there. Not going to be able to slide up in front of him. I don't see him in my mirror yet. We're still side by side. But he is ripping that outside. 3 and 4, they get it and just fly. 1 and 2, I'm fasting. It's 3 and 4, they are killing me up top right now. But 1 and 2, there's so much more grip down here than there is in 3 and 4. It's probably the reason. But they were like getting this outside of this slickness and flying. I try to get out there and I grip it and go straight down the track, which isn't terrible. Like, I feel like I'm really fast doing it, but at the same time, it's not catching up to them. It's not keeping pace with Dylan Smith running that top side. So we're still in a top 5 position. If we get a restart, that'd be unfortunate, but we are on the inside, which is a positive, at least right now. So we should be all right overall, I feel like, because we could just run bottom just fine on the restart, as long as I don't run over anybody's tire like I did to Ned Hill in the beginning of the race. But trying our best here, trying to hold off Kaiser, who is flying up on us. He got by Boyer and starting to catch us pretty quick. Yeah, 1 and 2 I'm very smooth and I'm fine with. It's 3 and 4 we suck at. And trying to get that outside, it just grips a lot more and it wants to turn way down the track. And then I try to hold the full outside and I really hold the full outside all the way up in the wall. So I messed myself up there trying to do that. I should have just stayed in my line and held off Kaiser, but Kaiser gets by us. We're up back to 6th. We got Bolak right behind us, Cox right behind him. Like, there's a train of brewing, but Cox just got turned around, and we're going to be on the outside for a restart. Dang it. If that could have happened, like, a lap or two earlier where we were in 5th, I think things would have gone better for us, and we could have gotten a top, like, 4 or 3 maybe. But now I'm going to be trying to fight to hold on to this top 5, 6 spot, and hopefully we don't get wrecked here. I'm going to lift a little bit, get down behind Kaiser. That was brilliant. Got Minium flying up on our outside. Got to go block them. Boyer trying to get to my inside, or Minium was on the outside. My bad, not inside. I'm stupid. Getting to the inside of Dylan Smith here. Do not want to get near his tires, but that gets us up into a top 5 position. Let's go. Now, can we hold this for one more corner? Dylan Smith trying to get to my outside. I'm mirror driving the hell out of him, even though you can't do that in real life. But you know, this is a video game. We got mirrors. And we're going to be able to hold on to the top 5. Thank goodness. We actually got the top 5 that we deserved, that we like worked our way for the entire time, and then we finally got it. So that's really nice. Belair gets another win. He is just pulling away with these points now. It's crazy. That still will be good for us on the points as well, because we were 5th in points already. We are in front of Minium, so we do get... Oh, she actually fell back to 8th, so we're 4th in points now. Wow, who do we jump? Josh Jones, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that was who we jumped, or maybe Dylan Smith. No, Dylan Smith was down there already, I think. I don't know who we jumped, honestly, but we're up to 4th in points. I'm happy about that, so doing pretty well there. Malaire has 3 wins on the year. He is like 80 points ahead of us now, which is absolutely crazy, so we're going to have to try to work our way back and get a whole bunch of wins at the end of this year to have a chance for that, but I don't think we'll win a championship this year anyways. I figured we wouldn't. It would be more going into next year, so another $11,000. I think that actually doubles our money in the bank. That does put us up to $22,000. We don't need to quite repair the car yet. Maybe after this showcase race, we'll have to see. But we're going into the showcase at Madison Lake. It looks like a very tight track, but I think I remember this track. I think I've ran it once or twice in this game so far. 3/8 mile. It's kind of like a Martinsville type or the Sterling County in this game also. The picture reminded me of that. So 30 laps. I think we'll drop it to 20 because it's a pretty wide track and stuff. We can have some fun here. But the corners are crazy. I think I could throw some deep sliders and get some spots that way. So hopefully we could do pretty well here. We're fighting for some sponsors. Top 30 is the best one that we could get. So as long as we make the feature, we're good to go for a sponsor. All right, got down to an 11-1. I'm pretty consistent around like an 11-2, 11-1-ish, something like that. So 51st is a 12-4. So we'll see what we can do here. I don't know why this track to me, I don't know if it's just my eyes or something, but this track seems like kind of glitchy to me, like not super smooth. I don't know if it's just me or not. Hopefully it looks different for you guys. I don't know, but this track looks odd to me. But it could just be me. It could be just this track, because some tracks in general are funky looking, like Port Royal is like laggy as hell too. 11-3 there, not fantastic, but that's okay. Still will be an okay qualifying spot. We're gonna have to work our way forward anyways. First showcase in the 305s here, so actually never mind, 14th. That was a lot better than I expected. I thought for sure we'd be in the 20s because we qualified like a second or second and a half faster in practice and all that last week, and we were 19th, so I don't know. We're 3rd in heat number 2, which is fantastic. That's already in a like transferring position because top 3 make it in these showcase races. And if we could take advantage of a bunch of guys not being full-time, because Kenny Hefner's out here. I think it was like Rodney Hefner is one of the more full-time guys. Fred Arnold, I don't recognize that name either. There's a lot of not full-time guys, so there might be Mike Kaiser, the full-time guy, I think. So he's actually out here. He was starting on pole actually for heat number 2, which is crazy. And I think there's 5 heats, so he qualified like 7th. Oh, they're getting together. Kaiser's going around. That's going to be a caution, no? Yes, it is. It took forever for that caution to come out. That's kind of crazy. So we're up to 2nd now. If we have a green-white checker right here too, if we could hold this off, we could be in the qualifying dash, which would be crazy. And we'll be starting 7th in that thing if we could finish 2nd here. That's pretty nuts. We'll see what we can do. Oh, actually, we go out and get the lead immediately. What a start from the outside lane. Holy crap. Why did we have such a good jump there? Oh, don't hit me, please. I almost got straight line there trying to enter the corner because I'm trying to hug that inside line so they don't have a lane to get under me. Oh my goodness, final lap. Final corner. We're going to start second in the qualifying dash. Let's freaking go. That is massive for us. The fact that we win that, I don't think we've won a heat race yet. And it comes in a showcase race of all things. That is wild. And Kaiser's going to have to go through the B main now. But we're starting to outside pole in the qualifying dash. And if we have as good of a jump as we just did in the heat race, kind of with a little janky of a start, but even a better start. Oh my goodness. Okay, so outside pole is crazy. That's nice for us. We got lucky. We just were put in the right positions at the right time because Kaiser got spun out in the heat race. We were going to finish third, and I would have been just fine with it. We'd have been back in 14th in the running. Now we're going to be starting top 12 at the worst. There's 6 heat races, so yeah, we would have started 8th actually instead of 7th. I thought it was 7th, but that was 5, and somebody goes flipping back there. What is going on right now? We are in the catbird seat. Miller is back in 5th. He's the only other full-time guy, I think, out here, because I don't recognize anybody else's name. Justin Youngquist, I remember that name, I think, from the previous game, I want to say. Either that or, like, in the showcases of the local series. We have some really good acceleration here. That is fantastic to know, because on these restarts, we are pulling away, and this is a green-white checkered for the qualifying dash to try and start on pole for this showcase. This is wild. Like, we qualified so-so. Like, we were okay. It was better than I expected. And then we just got super lucky in the heat and qualifying dash for where we started. Let's freaking go. We're starting on pole in the A main now. Can we hold these guys off is the main thing. This is absolutely wild to me. I cannot believe we're starting on pole in a showcase out of all things. We haven't started on pole in any other race at all. The best I think we've started is 3rd or 4th maybe, something like that. But this is great. I'm just going to try and run this inside line every single corner. And as long as I don't get straight lined or something, we should be good. Melaire, of course, is the car behind me, but they all get bunched up. I don't know if a caution's going to come out. They do. Yes, they do. Okay. Melaire's on the outside now. I thought they might have straightened that out. We had a massive lead if that ended up staying like that. That would have been fantastic. But Melaire on the outside, that's a good thing, because it seems like the outside guy always falls back. So try to get up, get out in front of him, and then hopefully people get by Melaire. Yeah, he's going to that outside in turn 1, and he's going to start getting past him. Hopefully he doesn't get down for a while, because we need him to lose some points to us and everybody else, honestly. But honestly, mainly just us. But he actually settled in 3rd quite easily, which is unfortunate to see. I'm hoping to go see him flipping in the mirror or something. That would be awesome. We got 16 laps left here. Did a 20-lap race. These guys are going to be all over me this entire time. There's no way I'm getting away. Melaire actually getting up into 2nd almost. Who is that? Dabrowski? Oh, I remember that name too. Dabrowski. Dobrowski? It's not duh. There's no A. And then Melaire just Dorbrowski'd him. He gave them the massive door, and he went flipping. He is going to not finish well now. So Melaire is being vicious out here, it looks like. He needs to get right reared. I think that's the 2nd guy. He's right reared now. And the other guy was Ken Duke Jr., I think, who is still doing okay, because I don't think he spun or he didn't flip or anything, but Dabrowski just died there, yeah. Dabrowski absolutely got doored. And he's just going up to him like, Broski, what you doing? But Melaire fell really far back on that start. Love to see that one. But these cautions are helping me out quite a bit. I'm hoping we can get some green flag laps to try to get more of these done, but every time there's a restart, I get out to a lead quite easily. And I just have to be careful that they don't get inside of me into the corner, because I almost get straight lined a little bit. Oh, Kaiser, that is so sketchy. Kaiser almost getting to our inside there. I had to like really go deep on the inside. Kind of got on the flat doing that. And there is just a Hornets nest behind me. We should not be here. There is no reason we should be in 1st. The only reason this happened is because Kaiser got spun in our heat race. Literally the only reason we are in this position, and there's a caution. Where is Melaire? I don't see Melaire at all. This is fantastic. He could lose so many points if he just got wrecked. Oh my goodness. This could be a great day for us right now. Oh no. How many laps are left? I need to know. I'm so nervous. There is like 7 laps left. Okay. Come on, we could hold them off. Got too far on the flat there. Do not want to do that. We have a decent amount of room behind us. They close right up to us. Don't get the wall. I was really trying to get as much space on the exit, trying to keep our speed off these corners. I'm so nervous right now. I did not expect to win a showcase race in our first season, let alone any showcase race ever. Like, the showcase races are the hardest thing in the world. I spoke too soon. We're getting right reared out the way. Okay, Doug. Okay, Doug. You're getting right reared to hell if we catch you. That's all I'm saying. What a cut down by us right there, but we get into Kaiser a little bit, and it gets us all jacked up, because it doesn't lift him up. It'll lift us up, if anything. That was rude. We were doing so well. I was talking too much about winning, for sure. But that's unfortunate. We're still doing really well, which I'm happy with. But, man, that would have been a crazy story right there. Winning in the first showcase race. That would have been absolutely massive. I want to cut him off. We do. We're up in the 6th. Like, we're a top 5 car, it seems like, every week, no matter if it's a showcase or not now, which is kind of crazy. Don't get to my inside. I think that was my problem. I ran too wide. They got to my inside on the straightaway and just dove it into the corner, because they dive really deep into these corners. But, hey, we get 6th in our first showcase. I'm stoked about that. And Malaire fell really far back, I think. Like, he must have gotten wrecked or something. He's back in 21st. Thank goodness. We're going to get so many points on him. We finished 6th. We got, what, 15, 16 spots on him, something like that? I think it was 15. We're up to 3rd in points. Let's go. That is huge. And we are now only 50 points behind him. We caught up 30 points in one race. That is crazy. We jumped Bolak as well. We are 8 points behind Boyer, so things have turned around real quick from that showcase race. That was a massive one for us. Good payout, finishing 6th. Would have been $17,500 if we could have won, which would have been awesome. But let's go sign our sponsor as well. All right, $35,000 in the bank. That's not bad at all, so I'm happy with that. We don't even have to repair the car either, so that's great. And we are going to get our first sponsor in the 305s for the regional series. We're going to go with Fox Factory. It's not much of an initial payout, but the payout per race will be so nice. 4,100. It'll be like 4,500 or something with all the extra stuff. Next race. What's next race? What's next race? We're doing really well right now. I want to say a win, but I'm trying to get money, so I'm just going to go top 15 to be safe. What is the next race? Lima Land. I wish I would have paid attention. I might have picked win then, but we're doing really well. That was a fantastic episode for us. We got some good results. 14th to I-55. Should have been another top 5. If Fairbury and I-55, we both finished like 5th or 6th, we could have been so much higher in the points. I think we would have been actually pretty close to Malaire there, because he had such a bad showcase race. So next episode, we're going to have Lima Land, Prairie Creek, which is going to be an interesting one. I've rarely have ran that track at all. And then Kokomo. So Kokomo is a great track for us. Hopefully we can try to win there. But Lima Land will be an okay track for us. Not going to be terrible. Not going to be great. It could be great for us, but I think it'll be like a top 5 spot again, hopefully. And we still need like double our money, if not slightly more. I think just about double our money to get the last engine upgrade, which would be nice. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.